I was thinking about how, you know, most people, I think everybody kind of thinks that there's like a right way of life, there's like a one truth of life. And I don't think that's true. I think like you take some of the greatest minds that we consider the greatest minds, and it really comes down to like their version of life, because we're all just a system of behavior and in a physical body and in a different environment, given different information all throughout life. We're constantly pounded by certain information that comes from a trillion different sources, different sources. And so nobody has the same, real information. I think we have similar kind of, we have this zeitgeist where we all kind of understand this one sort of way of life, way of living, this one set of information, and I think that allows us to operate on a sort of familiar plane. But the reality is that if we're different systems, if we're given different information, if we're in a different environment, it's like there's not one way to navigate that. Like I've got this book, the brothers, I don't even know how to pronounce it, brothers Karamazov, Karamazov, I don't know. And in Dostoevsky, it's like there's brilliance in interpretation of his way of living, and I think that's what makes a great thinker or a great philosopher, is that they can interpret their life in a very detailed and insightful way. But at the end of the day, it's like that's their life. That's with their background, with their customs, and so I think it's important that like we don't. At least I don't get caught up in thinking, oh, I need to live like this person or this person because this person gets all this clout, this person gets all of this recognition, maybe even over hundreds of years. I think it's important to realize how important time, like we look back and we've got this nostalgic thing for Albert Einstein or for like George Washington or whatever. And it's like if we put them in a modern thing, it would like they would still be great, but they wouldn't be as revered as much, just because they don't have that passage of time, that kind of existential flavor to them now that they're gone, that we kind of add, I think. And so to boil all of these ramblings, we have to interpret our own life, and so I think that's a really powerful thing, because we, in a way, get to be the author of our own creation, because I feel like every day of life is the opportunity for us to create whatever life we want. We have a set of behaviors, of actions that we can do throughout a day that would completely change our timeline, our movement through our environment. And so rather than just be looking for one right way, I think it's incredible that we get to create our own way. We get to define our existence and our reality. And I think that has got to be the most empowering thing ever. It's I'll put a link to that poem Invictus, and I think it's, while it's probably been said too many times, it's like we are the captains. What is it? Fuck. It's out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole. I think whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. Beyond, under the bludgeonings of chance. No. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I'm just gonna put the poem down there, I have it memorized. I'm gonna go for it again. Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I think whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. Yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, nor charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. And I think that is it. You're the captain of your soul. And I think that pretty much eliminates other people's opinions of you and that anxiety that comes with people judging you, because at the end of the day, it's like you can choose to be the captain, or you can choose to just be on the boat as it sails through while somebody else leads it, you know? Anyways, a lot of philosophical blah, but I'm glad I made this video, so I like it.